first order comes in August, so we have to wait more than 3 months for that.
So you have the memory of flying with them, and now as a grown-up you are selling a Fisher Air 737 in scale 200.
It's selling every day in more pieces, and I don't know, in total we sell over definitely over 500, but I don't know the right numbers of that.
So, welcome to a new episode of the Bongocast, where I'm sitting in unfamiliar settings underneath wonderful trees in the Czech Republic. And I'm doing that because I am visiting my good friends from Jumbolinomodel, Milan and Karel.
Yeah.
So, guys, welcome to the Bongocast. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for coming to us.
Thank you.
I have come to the Czech Republic. We have been, I don't know when we chatted the first time, but it's quite a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, I think the first sponsorship post was the DHL, and it's more than 3 years ago, I think that, but then was a pause. And now our cooperation, it's like 2 years maybe, 1.5 years at least.
Yeah. When did you start Jumbolinomodel?
It's since 21 here, end of the 21, and we started in COVID.
In May 21.
Yes.
The first order comes in August, so we have to wait more than 3 months for that. And then there was our first Christmas, and first time we have more than one order per day. And but now we have around 4 years, and we have every day at least 2 or 4 orders every day.
So business is growing more and more.
Yeah.
Yes.
It had a slow start, but it's been picking up.
Very slow start, but now it's quite good, because there are some days when we have around 10 orders, but during the weekends, especially on Monday, we have almost 100 orders to ship, so it's quite good now.
I mean, I think it's quite interesting to have you guys here on the podcast, because as I call it, Bongocast, the community talk. So I have a lot of guests from the model community, and we talk about a lot of things like, what people are thinking about things in the community, how things are going with model companies and what models they like and all that stuff. But we haven't really had the perspective of someone who is a model shop owner and seeing things from that side of the business. We have in I think with the beginning of Aether model coming into the market, and there are a few other brands on the way, kind of experienced a bit of a boom in scale 500, which excites a lot of people. How are you guys seeing it as a model shop owner? Do you see a growing interest in scale 500, or how are things there?
I think there is some type of growth in the scale, because I think that the bigger demand or the bigger offer means bigger demand in each scale, and especially with the liveries that were not available before the Either model, for example, especially the Korean Air and other stuff. And I think that it will be much bigger scale in the future if the Either model, and maybe if Herpa will react on the Either model, there will be much more stuff like in scale 400, when you have plenty more models to buy, and in scale 500 there no exists yet. So
maybe how did you actually get interested in aviation? I mean, we're sitting here in a little village, I guess we can say, in the Czech Republic, close to the German border. So you are actually fairly far away from any airport. Like, we have Dresden, which is like about an hour away, but it's not a very big airport. The bigger airport, I guess, is Prague, which is more than 2 hours drive away. So how do two Czech boys, not really experiencing aviation right around the corner, get interested in aviation, and so much that you end up actually starting your own model shop?
And I think that it started on my first vacation when we were in Bulgaria, and I flight first time with Tupolev Tu-154, and it was with travel service. But I was only around 2 years old. But the main reason for that, I think, it's Fisher Air with their 737s, and I was around 5 years, and from that point I think I'm interested in planes.
And then you got a Fisher Air model, I think?
Yeah.
And what happened with that?
No, it was
oh, that was another model.
Yeah, my first model was Czech Airlines A320 from my grandpa, and it was in 2007. And he broke down it, and now it's on the fuselage with right wing. So.
But since
then, I still have it.
You still have it, and since then you have maybe recovered with many other nice models in your collection.
Yeah, maybe.
So
few hundreds.
You have the childhood memories of traveling and getting to fly some of these planes. So how did you then get interested in aviation?
So I love to travel.
Yeah.
With airplanes. So I have, I don't know, 40, 50 models in scale 1/200, and I think I don't have too much like my brother with models, but I have the models what
that you fly.
So you collect the airplanes that you have been flying on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I have special ones like Alitalia Bulgari with the big watches on it. And Iron Maiden at Force One, because I love music, and I'm the drummer.
The drummer.
Yeah. And I don't know. I love travel and collecting the models when I fly.
Makes sense. And then your brothers, so maybe also you saw your brother playing around, that maybe helped as well.
Yes, it's
very
true.
Cool. Since you said Fisher Air, so you have the childhood memory of flying with this, which I don't know if everybody knows it, but Fisher Air was like a charter airline in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, it was like the traveling company with own planes like TUI Fly or something.
Yeah.
So Thomas Cook and so on.
Exactly. And so you have the memory of flying with them, and now as a grown-up, you are selling a Fisher Air 737 in scale 200.
Yeah, and it was the very first ever DCAS model of this plane.
Okay, so really the first time this has been made in any scale, I guess, then in diecast?
In diecast, yes, but on the board you can't you could buy a plastic model.
Yeah.
I think it was some odd scale, like 1/130 or something like that, so useless for us. And now you can buy the 1/200 in DCAS models, like in precision details and other stuff like the regular 1/200 model.
But I mean, that must be a pretty cool, I guess, feeling to know that you're not just the first one to have sold this as a diecast model, but also connecting this with your childhood memory, that you can offer something that you experienced as a child and now as a model.
Yeah, it was quite interesting because it was my first I have my first photos with planes, because it was in 90s. It was normal that it's not like today the flying. Now we are flying around 10 to 16 flights per year, but since 90s it's growing much up. But in 90s it was normal to go just for the vacation, and it was my first photo with any plane, and it was the Fisher Air Volca Fun, and I did the model then.
Pretty cool.
After 25 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I think it's a nice thing that you can connect some childhood memories, and as you say, like back there, that it was something special. I mean, one thing is you experienced as a kid. It's, it's always special. But still, you know, you don't fly it that often, and then you can translate it into your business today.
Even back time, it was interesting livery because it's all dark blue, and so it's like today I can compare it like with Korean because it's also like different blue, but it's also it's very recognizable in the airport, so you know it's Korean Air or something, like that, because it's the specific blue for the company, as it was the dark blue for the Fisher Air.
Nice. So Milan, you started the shop together with your brother in 2021. You waited 3 months for your first order, nail biting, sitting, and you started just with a box. Your first order was a box of Herpa models, I understand, which arrived in your home, and then you slowly grew from there. Today you have gotten some room at your parents' company, but how is, I mean, where are your biggest markets at the moment? Like where is Jumbolino actually, like where are you guys well represented? So where do you have the most customers?
I think it's in Czech Republic and Slovakia, but we have the whole Europe. But the main is Czech and Slovakia and Poland. Yeah, I think now. But
are there differences when you, for example, because I know you're also selling to Germany or in all of Europe basically, but are there like differences as to what kind of models you are maybe selling in Eastern Europe compared to Western Europe?
I think in Czech Republic is the main models is Chesa, Smartwings, and Ryanair, Emirates. But I don't know if we have the differences of.
The main differences is that in Germany and I can say the richer countries, it's more sold the limited edition of the models and some more specific models. As an example, the Boeing 747 SP in American chrome livery with some special markings on that, and that's maybe for the Czech people who can spend money for that, because it's quite. I talked about 1 to 200 model. It's quite expensive to spend more than 200 euro for this very specific model, which maybe most of collectors never seen in real life. But in Germany, it was more possible to see this type of aircrafts. So I think it's about the limited edition and more specific rare models.
So you do see, like to some countries like Germany or maybe other Western countries, more of the kind of high-end plane models, die-cast models, bigger scales maybe also, where in Czech Republic or maybe Slovakia, Poland, you maybe, for example, sell quite a few PPC, so plastic models, snap-fit models.
But not only about the material or the quality of models, but I can say in Czech and Slovakia and in Poland, it's better for, like I can say basic airlines, but basic I mean also Emirates or Etihad, because it's more common and more popular. And in Germany, you can sell their companies like Binter and other smaller companies which are not popular in Czech Republic. But also, of course, sometimes we sell Binter and stuff like this because some family was on holiday on Canary Island and saw the plane and they buy it then. So.
Okay, so it is really connected to the customer's experience as what kind of planes and airlines they see around them, and that's then mainly what they're interested in. Yeah,
definitely, because for example now Starlux starts to direct flight from Taipei to Prague, and we had about 6 pieces of A350 in Sky 500, and now we have just 2 because we sell 4 in 1 or 2 days. But we bought it from Herpa around 2 years ago, so we had more than 2 years.
So you suddenly saw a spike in interest for them because now there's a route going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's also happened when there is some government visiting with government planes, and also in NATO days in Ostrava, when there's C5 Galaxy from US Army, and or B-52 or something like that, and then it sells better or starts to sell.
Yeah.
So
interesting. Okay.
it's very connected to the Prague airport, I think, and.
So it's, in a sense, many of the customers must be like you, because like you collect the planes that you've been flying on, so you have a direct experience connection to it, and you can actually see that with many of your customers as well.
And also there was a visible line in sales with Emirates during the COVID, because then we sell just A380s Emirates, because it was flying to Prague. Then there was a pause for the A380 because there was no so big demand for during the coronavirus and so on. So we sell only 777 Emirates, because it's changed by Emirates, and now it's back A380, and we sell just A380s, and 777 is still in stock. So
interesting. See, I know that you guys are not just aviation nerds. Well, you are very big nerds, I guess, just like me. No issue in that. And you do. I mean, you've done the first 737 Fisher Air. You're planning 2 more, I understand, of that.
Yeah.
So in total, there will at the end have been released 3 737 Fisher Air.
I can say that it will be the complete fleet of one airline. So
nice.
It's also interesting.
I mean, it's easier when it's only 3 aircraft, but still. But you do quite a few of these kind of Jumbolino exclusives, or at least like Czech markets, because you have, for example, now A4 Airport is not around anymore, but you commissioned exclusively the an A4 Airport setup of Prague.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can reveal that, but you also now have convinced a company that makes 3D printed towers.
Yeah, it's out, so it's okay.
to make the Tower of Prague.
Yeah.
So you guys try really to. Is that just based on, because I mean, you it's your passion, so you would like to have that, or I mean, I guess there's also a business side to it.
Yeah, I think it's both ways. I can say that we can make the Czech models or Czech based models, like not only models but also the Prague airport and so on, because I know that it will be popular, especially for Czech collectors. But it's interesting that we also sell the Prague model of airport also to Germany or Poland, or even to Italy was sent one piece. So
nice. So there's a replica of Prague airport somewhere in Italy.
Yeah.
Nice. Would I guess the Prague airport setup wouldn't have been made if you guys hadn't asked for it?
Yes, this was completely on our demand, that we want to recreate especially the part with the A380 stand, because we want to the triple stand here. So A4 company start to design the finger B, I think that's it. And so the Prague airport is only one. It's bigger, quite big diorama, but it's only the part of the main building and the finger B from the both side. And in 200 scale, it's only one side with the triple stand.
If A4 Airport had continued, would you ever have considered to maybe make an extension set for the Prague airport that you have, or was it just thought, okay, this is the most interesting part of the airport that we want to recreate, and that's it?
I think that we definitely have in plans making the part of the European flight, because the Czech or the Prague airport is cut for the international flights and for the European flights, and so it's Terminal 2 and Terminal 1. And we wanted to make the Terminal 2 because it's the new building, and it's nice from the outside, but it's clearly not happened yet. So maybe they I think that they said that they will back in some time. So
I mean, they didn't sell any of their tooling or at least the rights to the designs.
yeah.
So they leave the option open to return someday, but who knows when or if it will happen.
But we still have a lot of their products in the stock. So
if someone sits out there and says, "Damn it, I missed the Prague setup," no, you didn't. You can still get it from you guys.
We buy it tens of each scale, so
Okay,
we still have in stock.
That's good. That's good. What do you know from the top of your head? Maybe what's the best-selling model you've ever had?
9904.
It's Smart Wings možná.
Maybe Smart Wings or
Emirates.
Emirates A380, but
Okay.
toy plane.
Toy plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's selling every day in more pieces, and I don't know it in total. We sell definitely over 500, but I don't know the right numbers of that. But also in 200 scale, it's the Czech Airlines and Smart Wings, especially in Czech Republic, but also Emirates. And I think one of the most popular model is also the Emirates in 1 to 400 scale and 500 scale. So basically the Emirates, CSA, Czech Airlines and Smart Wings.
Yeah.
So and Ryanair.
And Ryanair, of course.
And Ryanair.
And Wizz Air.
Okay. And Wizz Air. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Ryanair and Wizz Air will always be popular in any scale. Yeah. Hopefully, we will see much more of it also in scale 500 in the future.
Maybe.
I think
Maybe
it
yes.
could sell. Yeah. So what's the plan for the future? I mean, you guys have been growing since 2021, as we have established. You waited 3 months for your first order, and then have been growing. So today it's you two guys, and then you have a few more people that help you.
Mm-hmm.
You have kind of an exhibition in Prague.
Yeah.
Where you also sell some models, more like the toy planes or plastic models.
Yeah, the snap fits and so on.
And then you have a plan for another kind of exhibition store thing in another country.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
A little bit secret.
It's a little bit secret. Also, we shouldn't reveal too much. But there is something coming.
Yes.
So you are expanding.
Yes.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. But still, what's the goal? Where are you heading with this? This is world domination. You will be the biggest store in the world. Yeah.
We want to start with, as you said, that we have some exhibition and selling in Prague, and we want to grow up more in Prague, especially on the airport, and we are in connection now with Prague Airport for some automatic sellers or automats or something like that. It's the one way, or to be in some other souvenir shop and something like that.
And do you have plans for more kind of exclusive models for the future?
Yes, definitely, but now it depends on the licensing, but we have so many. I think there is about 12 or 15 models we want to produce in the future with some special events and some anniversaries.
Well, guys, thank you for having me here and letting me also look a little bit behind the scenes of Jumbolinomodel. It's been super interesting to see how you guys are running this and hearing stories from you guys and how you started and all that. So thank you for taking the time. Thank you for sharing a bit with the community your side as not just model collectors but also store owners who are selling models. I think a super interesting aspect to hear about that. So thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
And with that, I am back in the home office, back in Denmark. But it was a really enjoyable trip to the Czech Republic to visit Jumbolinomodel and look behind the scenes, not just talk with them about their story, how they started their business, and sitting there nail-biting 3 months waiting for their first order waiting to be discovered, and growing the business ever since, creating store exclusive products like the Prague airport setup or die-cast models. Really, really cool. And big thanks again to Milan and Karel for letting me visit them and look behind the scenes. And we have also actually done a vlog where they show me a bit more about how the shop works, how they are handling things there. We're looking inside their storage as well. If you are watching or listening the podcast on release, then the vlog will be out tomorrow. Otherwise, just check out the channel. I'm sure you'll be finding the video fairly easily under the vlog playlist. That was it for this time around. A little bit of a different perspective as well, seeing the model world from shop owner's perspective. I think also quite interesting to hear their thoughts on things. As always, if you have a topic that you would like to see discussed here on the channel, or perhaps you would like to become a guest, you can always reach out to me by simply commenting down below or sending me an email. As always, thank you so much for watching, listening, or both, and hope to see you soon again here on another podcast or video here on the channel. Until then, I'm checking out, and bye.